It is from Kitchen HQ. Now, this is the first Kitchen HQ Today special that we've had in over a year. It is the first ice maker from Kitchen HQ. It is the lowest price on an ice maker that will produce 26 pounds of ice that we've ever done. And about all the global kitchen brands that we have here, all the worldwide famous kitchen brands we have, you know, Kitchen HQ is our #2 best-selling kitchen brand, only second to Curtis Stone. Pretty good company to be in. This is their new ice maker. So no more worrying about if you have enough ice for that event. No more running out in the middle of the event to get more ice. No more worrying if your fridge ice maker is gonna keep up. Well, oh, there it is. It just got an ice drop right there. I love when we catch that. And not only is it compact and powerful, right? So you can keep it out on your countertop all the time if you want, but it could not be easier. There are 2 steps to having ice all the time. It's called plug in and pour in. You will plug it in and then you will pour your water in. Any kind of water, if you wanna do filtered water, if you wanna do tap water, you pour it in to the 2-liter capacity here, and then every 6 to 7 minutes, you are gonna get a new tray of ice every 6 to 7 minutes. No more worrying if you have enough ice. And I'm gonna tell you, this may be surprising. Are you ready? Not all ice is created equal. What does that mean? Well, we're gonna have our guest explain that, because this ice is designed in just that right way to help cool the drink, to help your blended drinks. Think about all the things that you use it for, and all the events coming up, the family events, the holiday events. Maybe it's game day, football, college football, baseball. Maybe you just have people over, the birthdays, the baby showers. Having this on your countertop, never having to worry about ice again. But we've got some colors already disappearing on us a little bit, or getting maybe low. Let's take a look. Let me take a look at the colors so you can head over to hsn.com and go ahead and pick those out. So they all have this stainless steel cover right here, beautiful stainless steel. Put a little pop of color on top. This is gonna be your red. Maybe you want a little spicy red pop of color in your kitchen. This teal, if you've looked at any magazine or any design show this year, kitchens are adding teal. Really hot right now, teal. We also have this nice dark blue as well, and the black. Boy, the black is so popular. We're getting so many people on the phones asking for the black. Almost 2,000 sold in the black already. So today, it is our Today Special. It is our best value of the day. It is a great time with the holiday season coming up to grab this. $99.95. 5 flexible payments of $19.99. If you're shopping with us for the very first time, welcome in. My name is Ty. I'm so glad you're here. 5 flexible payments just mean you can pay it out over 5 months. No added fee, no added interest. And after that first flexible payment and the shipping, we're gonna go ahead and send this out to you so you can go ahead and start enjoying it. If you don't have the HSN credit card, you open up a credit card today, you get $40 right off the top. That means our today's special ends up being $59.95. Those flexible payments being so much less than you see there on your screen. Also, if you have the HSN credit card and you use that, and you see that you have $99 or more on your HSN credit card, we'll give you $20. So there's all these incentives today to give it a try, and you get 4 months to try it out through the entire holiday season. Let's bring in our guest. Joining us from her kitchen, Kelly Diedring is here with us. Hi, Kelly.
Hey, Ty, nice to see you again. You know, I love that you said not all ice is created equal. If you've ever used these ice cube trays, you know that it picks up all the flavors of your fridge or your freezer. So you might be eating chicken ice or onion ice or, I don't know, salmon ice.
Yes.
You don't want to use these. And plus, you know, a lot of apartments, condos, you know, small homes, they don't have ice makers. So for me, this is the answer to all of those sort of, you know, ice questions. I love that you're just showing, look how refreshing your drink is there with that beautiful ice. I call it crunchy, munchable ice. So to me, it's like this really flavorful, it's sort of, not flavorful, it depends on what you put in it, you know, what water you put in it, but it just has this texture. It's almost like, you know, when you go to the gas station and you go to the smoothie ice, or if you go to the your favorite fast food restaurant just for their ice. That's what this is. It's like that crunchy, munchable ice. It's not gonna sort of break a molar, if you will. If you like to chew on ice, or after it sits in your drink, if you like to crunch it up, it's going to have that beautiful texture You were doing a tea. I'm doing a diet soda, and then even I'm gonna do like an iced coffee. I love my cold brew coffee, Ty. I hate to spend $7.50 at the coffee shop. It makes me crazy. It's expensive, but now I can do with my own beautiful ice. And then I bought that pumpkin spice creamer, and so now it's like I just paid $7 for a beautiful pumpkin spice, coffee, but I only
Right.
paid maybe 50 cents because I made my own ice, I had my own creamer, I had my own cold brew coffee. So you can save money in that way. Any water you want to put on the inside will do. Okay. So all you have to do is take your pitcher of water. And I like my tap water, Ty.
Hmm.
It tastes good. We're on well and we're in Florida. So we've got tasty water, but some people don't like the flavor of their water. So you could do bottled water, spring water, any distilled water, whatever water you want to put on the inside. All you do is just pour it in the machine. There's that reservoir. It holds about half a gallon, 3/4 of a gallon. And then you can put your little basket. And then what happens is the machine pulls the water, and there's some metal rods in the back, and hopefully we'll get a shot of it later. It just depends on where it is in the process.
Right.
But they flash freeze the ice, okay? And so it starts to make this beautiful ice. And then when it drops it with this little hole inside. And I love the way it makes the ice because you can see the shape of it allows more surface area. So your drink is actually going to chill faster. It really truthfully will. Perfect there. Your drink is going to chill faster because of the shape of the ice. And then when you go to crunch it, I don't know, there's just something about it. I've been chewing it for days now. It's just this crunchy, delicious ice. You choose the type of water, and then you get to choose, Ty, between small and large as well. So if I want the small cubes, I like to use the small cubes maybe for like the sodas, the iced teas, for my sort of daily use. But I do the large cubes when I'm entertaining and maybe we're doing a little bit more adult cocktail type of situation.
Right.
I'll choose the large cubes. So you have that. And then, of course, add water and ice full, it tells you, plus it has a self-cleaning feature.
Kelly, it's so funny because, listen, at the bottom line here, we're talking about frozen water, right? We're talking about ice. And people say, well, what's ice? Well, when you've tried really good ice, have you ever been to a restaurant, maybe it was even a fast food place, whatever, and you think, what is this ice is so good? Like, how is this ice so easy to crunch and how it cools my drink off so fast? This is like next level ice. There is a difference in the ice, difference between what we use in our refrigerator ice machine, which mine, I don't know, maybe yours is the same. It's not consistent. It throws stuff everywhere. If I'm having more than 3 or 4 people over, it runs out very quick. It takes ever to produce the ice. It is really loud at the same time. I'm not going to use that if I'm having people over. I'm going to go out and try to buy big bags of ice. And then we're going to run out. And then where am I going to put it? All of that stuff I have to think about while having people over. Well, it's so small. Fits right on your counter. Let me give you the dimensions real quick because I think it's only about 12.5 inches high. It's only about 8.5 inches wide, so it's gonna fit right in. So maybe not only for those events, maybe for the daily use. Hey, can I walk back here and show you real quick? You may not even have noticed. Did you notice back here? Come on, take a look. Look, I've got one back here underneath the counter, and this is kind of a low counter, kind of low cabinet. It's just sitting back here, right there on your counter. That's how much space it takes up. It also looks beautiful because of that stainless steel finish on there. So look at that. Look where you can set it. So not only for those events, but daily use. I get up in the morning. I love my iced coffee, but I like to brew my coffee, so I brew it. By the time my coffee's done, if I've plugged and poured, which is all you have to do, in 6 minutes, I've got my ice for that. That easy. By the time my toaster comes out of my toast comes out of the toaster, follow me. Come on, I want to show you something else. Can I walk over here? I want to make sure I'm not just going crazy here. I want to show you. I want to show you something right here. So let's say you're having that big event. This will make 26 pounds of ice in a 24-hour period. So how about this? You let it run for a day and you get yourself 26 pounds of ice. And I wonder if I can show you what's inside here. I want to show you what 26 pounds of ice looks like. Here it is. There's a great shot right there all the way in. You see the 26 pounds? Look at all these bags. All the way down here, boom, 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 boom. This is 26 pounds. You're gonna have this much ice in a 24-hour period. And then during the event, you're gonna run it. Everyone's gonna come over and they're gonna scoop. And if you need to bring out more ice, you put it there. If you're putting ice underneath a platter or something, things that need to stay cold. Remember, you got 4 months to try this out. You have until January 31st, 2022, because we're doing our extended holiday returns. So what does that cover? Well, that covers the rest of this month. It covers October. It covers November, Thanksgiving, holiday season, December, Christmas, New Year's. It covers the NFL season pretty much, college football season, whatever we're having people over, think about birthdays and baby showers and all of those events, right? We're having people over. Now, it's one less thing that you have to worry about at a great value today, $99.95. 5 flexible payments. So after that first flexible payment, $19.99 and the shipping, we're gonna send this out to you. Remember the 2 steps, plug and pour, and you walk away and you never have to worry about it again. Kelly, I love when I say that not all ice is created equal. I know people went like, wait, what? And they look at the screen a little bit and goes, what are you talking about? Well, I want you to think about that. Kelly, you make a good point. Sometimes my ice in my freezer and in those trays, they do have a flavor to it. There's a strange flavor when it comes out of your freezer. Oh, and I love this. If you're shopping with us this morning, watch Kelly right here. Watch how quickly and smoothly this blends. This is the difference in this ice.
Well, if you like to make frozen cocktails or you just want to do a smoothie in the mornings, this is the ice you want. Trust me. It is that crunchy, munchable ice. It makes it creamier. It's just something about the texture that blends up really easily, really quickly. You can see, I don't know, maybe 8 seconds, 10 seconds. It blends it creamy perfection. It really is like the kind of ice that the smoothie places have. And I'll just show you the texture you're getting. So if this is a smoothie for your morning, get going, get up and go. Or if you just added a little coconut rum or something to the end of that, totally your choice, depends on what time of day it is. But look at how creamy, and you can see sort of that aerated texture. It's almost like you added a creamer or a little bit of yogurt or dairy or something, but you didn't, because it's just that texture of the ice. And I love that example that you showed of your freezer. This is what we do. I'll tell you, we bought this freezer 2 years ago. We've always hated the ice maker. It was like an afterthought. I do actually love the fridge freezer, but the ice maker is just trash. It's like they forgot about it. So look what we do. We use our ice maker. This is about 26 pounds of ice, give or take what I've used throughout the day. But we just pour it, one single day. It's like maybe you're working from home for the day, or whatever the case is, run your machine, throw it in your freezer. That way you always have it on hand for the ice bucket, or if you want to chill the white wine or the bottle of champagne for the romantic evening, or if you're just going to do, little charcuterie that has to stay chilled. You can see, look, that's only about 30 minutes of running the machine. I have an entire, sort of bucket filled up there. Pop in my charcuterie, and everything stays cold. My deviled eggs, you can see we use it in the shrimp tray. This is the time to grab this, because I don't know when they're going to be back. If you look elsewhere, they might be out of stock. You might be waiting for them.
I love those other uses. I love that, Kelly. Sorry to interrupt, but I was just thinking, we were talking about drinks a lot and mixed drinks, but when you're entertaining, like you do and like we do, what you have laid out, the first thing I thought when I saw all of that laid out, if I was in my house, I think, I'm not going to have enough ice. Like, there's no way I would have enough ice to do that, to have that beautiful layout like that, right? And I'm not confident in the ice maker in my fridge. So something this powerful, this small, this compact. Now I want to remind you, look at those refreshing drinks. Doesn't that ice just look better? It just looks better. You can see it through there. It's that great cone shape with that hollow middle. So whatever drink it is going in the ice and through the ice. That's what makes it different. So I do want to give you, I do want to make sure you know just how easy this is. You don't need a water line. I know there's other ice makers out there where you need to plug it into a water line. You don't need a drain line, right? You don't need to drain it. All you do is plug it in and pour it in. You just pour the water in, 2 liters, and you see right there on your screen what it's gonna look like when it lifts that ice. It's kind of mesmerizing. I love that they have this clear top, because I will just sit here and watch it. It happens every 6 to 7 minutes. It fills up, and then it will kind of dump all of that ice right down here. You are getting the scooper as well, right? So you have the scooper for all of your guests to come by and kind of get their own ice, as much or as little as they like. And you don't have to worry about it. One less thing that you need to worry about. It's a great time for this too, because I'm looking ahead at kind of the events coming up, the fall. It's that celebration time as we get closer to the holidays, that great celebratory time. Give it a try for 4 months. If for some reason in the middle of January, you're like, didn't really use it as much as I thought I would, send it back. You get your full purchase price refunded, no worries, no questions asked. You're getting a 1-year warranty on this as well. So when you see on your screen, it says 26-pound countertop stainless steel ice maker. The ice maker itself is only 15 pounds. It'll make 26 pounds of ice per that 24-hour period. Beautiful stainless steel look that's gonna go right in your kitchen. But if you do want that pop of color, we do have those colors for you. What you're seeing on your screen right now, this is that black, and this is that blue, but we also have it in red, and we also have it in teal. So you know how these today's specials go. We start with all the colors, and then we don't end with all the colors, we start losing them. So if you see something you love, if something's catching your eye, jump into the ordering process. It's 752-835. If you take a look at your screen, we are coming up on 4,000 sold, and that launch was at midnight. We launched this at midnight, and we're already 4,000 have been ordered and are out the door. Take advantage of those 5 flexible payments, any major credit card, any major debit card. If you don't have the HSN credit card, you get $40 off today. So our today's special now is $59.99, right? Which makes those flexible payments even less. You still get 4 months to try it out. And the HSN credit card is great. It qualifies you for some VIP events. And I think I hear some ice happening in here. It's always fun. I always like to catch it. It's like seeing the chicken lay the egg. You see the ice coming out here, and there it is. Every 6 to 7 minutes, you have 2 different sizes as well. I've got my iced tea right here. So we head back to Kelly in her kitchen there. Kelly, I was reading on here, it said something about the self-cleaning on there, and I know we talked about it a little bit earlier, because that was one of my questions. How do I clean it?
Hey, Ty, well, I've got a spot for you over here. So are you coming or not?
Wow, that
Yes,
looks great.
it does. Yes, it does have a self-cleaning feature. You just press the button and hold. You run a cycle through. It cleans the machine for you. But this is how we like to use it. We have one indoors. We have one outdoors. I'm lucky I picked up 2, right? If you can, that's such a great idea. Or maybe this is a gift for somebody that just built an outdoor kitchen or just has a little outdoor space for a bar. Or maybe it's somebody in your life that owns an RV, right? And they want to have that beautiful ice. So we like to leave ours outside. Maybe you're somebody that's entertaining outside only, right? Because that's a safer way to do it right now. And therefore it's fall and you're having gatherings out in your outdoor patio or your outdoor space. All you need is an electrical outlet. So, I mean, even a state park pavilion has an electrical outlet most of the time. It works outside. All you do is pour in whatever water you want to use, plug it in. You can see here we've got our cinnamon sticks inside our little fall-inspired sangria. You know, it's 90 degrees here in Florida, but it'll be fall soon, right? So whether it's the sangria or you're just outdoors, maybe it's a glass of white wine that you want to have a couple of cubes in. Maybe it's just some peach iced tea. Now you have that delicious experience wherever you want your ice experience. Do you want it outdoors? Do you want it in your kitchen? You know, do you want to have it in the RV, in the state park, whatever the case is? You take this wherever you want to go. It has refrigerant built in. So even if it's outdoors, your first cycle might take, I don't know, 2 minutes longer because obviously it's warmer, but it will still pull and freeze and you have all the ice that you want wherever you want it. So if it's for entertaining, if it's a gift idea, pop it on the shelf. Maybe you haven't thought of who the gift is for yet. And in a month or so, your uncle says, I just built a bar downstairs. This is the perfect gift, right? Because now they have that beautiful, crunchy, light, fluffy ice for whatever drink of your choice, whether it's a soda, whether it's a spa water, or whether it's your beautiful fall-inspired
I mean, look at that. Can I just say that ice just makes it look so much more refreshing? That just looks amazing. It's funny, we go to restaurants and go to places and we think like, wow, what's with this ice? This is really good ice. We find yourself talking about ice, and that's the difference. It's because these restaurants aren't using those plastic trays. They're not using that ice maker that was connected to the fridge that's kind of an afterthought that is kind of breaking down, right? They're making that ice specifically to cool those drinks, specifically to kind of munch on and crunch on. And you're getting a really good look right here of actually how it works and how it lifts up and it will put it into that bin right there. You're getting the scooper for everyone to use. Remember, you don't need a drain line. You don't need a water line. This is what you need to have ice every 6 to 7 minutes. You need an outlet to plug it in, and you need access to water. That is it. Plug it in, pour it in, Never worry about it again. Compact design, super powerful, beautiful stainless steel to go in any kitchen. The black that you're looking at right now is wildly popular. Over 2,000 have been ordered in this black already, and we just started this at midnight. You got the blue, the teal, you have the red, and I love the idea of taking it with you, right? Maybe you do have your little portable power, you've got your EcoFlow out there while you're tailgating, and now you've got the ice to plug it in the RV while you're camping. All you have to do is get power into it, you plug it in, and you've got ice, right? One less thing to worry about. So I know, you probably didn't wake up this morning thinking, man, if I could find an affordable ice maker, maybe that wasn't on your mind this morning, and then you tune into HSN and you go, wait a minute, now I'm thinking about all the things that are coming up. There's that birthday, there's that baby shower, there's that engagement party, we have Thanksgiving, we have Christmas, the holidays, we have New Year's, and I wanna have people over, or I'm supposed to be part of those events. This is it. And remember, you can do all of those events through January without even committing to it, without even saying you want to keep it. Come January, middle of January, give it some thought. If for some reason you didn't use it as much as you thought you would, return it, no questions asked. So it is our today's special, $99.95, 5 flexible payments of $19.99. Never have to worry about it. And you can see behind me, you see over my shoulder right there, you see way back there? That's the ice maker. That's just how small that is. It just tucks away. You can leave it on your counter every day. Kelly, I keep talking about the big events coming up because I think that's kind of on my mind, seeing my family and having people over. But this is everyday use, Kelly. I get up, I brew my coffee, but I like it cold. And then my ice maker in my fridge is so loud, it wakes everybody up, right? In 6 to 7 minutes, I've got my ice.
It's such a good point. It drops ice every 6 to 7 minutes. This is distilled water. So if there's somebody in your family that likes to do a sipping rum, a sipping tequila, some whiskey, or even just a simple margarita, I encourage you to just buy like that 59-cent, gallon of distilled water, because this gives you no flavors into your cocktail, right? So whether it's the margarita or it's an expensive gift, maybe you gifted somebody a bottle of whiskey from, Scotland or Ireland, or, went on a trip and that was your gift to them. Gift them an ice maker as well, because now where else are you going to get distilled ice cubes? I mean, you literally have to make them. This is how my husband does it. He takes 2 cubes of the distilled ice, and then, on occasion, he has that specialty bottle of whiskey and he pours just a little bit, right? So that's totally up to you. How do you like to drink? Is it your soda? Is it your tea? Is it your liquor? Is it your margarita? Is it your spa water? I mean, even if you're just getting this because you're not hydrated enough, your doctor, your nutritionist, your body has told you, you know what? You're not drinking enough water. Pop it inside your spa water, right? Add a couple of ice cubes. Make your, spoil yourself a little. Drink extra water because it's chilled to the proper temperature and it has that really beautiful crunching ice. I say this ice is not the kind that's going to break your molar, right?
Right.
I mean, like dentists will probably still tell you not to chew it, but that's because that's what dentists do, right? They tell us, don't do this, don't do that. But at the end of the day, it's a way better ice to chew on and to munch on than the kind of ice that comes out of my freezer. I mean, I'll tell you, my freezer ice will break a molar. It's big, it's hard. It doesn't taste nice and it's loud.
Dense. Yes, you're right. It is so dense. Oh, I grew up as a kid. I loved chewing on ice, but I was told don't chew on ice. And then we'd go to like the fast food restaurant. They had like the best ice, and I would chew on that. And that's what this reminds me of that kind of chewable, that kind of slightly soft, but also whatever you're drinking, right? It kind of goes inside the ice and around the ice as well. It's designed perfectly for that. So if you're just joining us right now, it is our today's special. It is compact. It is countertop. It is super powerful. It is your ice maker. You never have to worry about ice again. There is no drain, and we're catching it right there, like the chicken dropping the egg there. I love it when we catch it. That's what it's going to look like every 6 to 7 minutes. You don't need a drain line. You don't need a water line. You plug it in, and then you pour it in. You just pour in your water. If you like distilled water, tap water, whatever it is, 2 liters is the capacity. Then every 6 to 7 minutes, you're going to get ice. Now, you get to choose between larger ice, smaller ice, but you're going to leave it out on your countertop, not only for those big events, those holiday celebrations, those family get-togethers, but also every single day for your iced coffee, for your iced tea, for all of those things that we love. This is just a better ice, a better way to chill those drinks. $99.95, 5 flexible payments of $19.99. Kelly, I know we only have about 90 seconds left, but I'll leave it to you for final thoughts here on our today's special.
Oh, thanks, Ty. So you get to choose whichever type of water you want to use. I happen to like that, my tap water. Use it for whatever you want to use it for. I do want to show you again, though, maybe you didn't see earlier how we use it. We actually run it for the day, and then we just store it in our freezer. Okay, don't look at all this mess here. But you can see 26 pounds of ice. So as Ty mentioned, it doesn't weigh 26 pounds. It's that it will create 26 pounds of ice for you in about a 24-hour period, okay? So, if you own a couple of these, you could get double that. But what are you using your ice for? I'll tell you, our fridge freezer was about $2,000. I mean, we kind of splurged on it. It was expensive, and it was almost like the afterthought was the ice machine. It's terrible, it's loud, and I don't appreciate the ice that comes out of it. This machine, all you do is plug it in. I'll show you again quickly. You just have to fill it with whatever kind of water. So I happen to like our tap water. You can use distilled water. Do you like bottled water? Do you prefer a spring water? You just pour it on the inside. There's that reservoir. The reservoir holds about 3/4 of a gallon of water, and it will make ice for several hours on that. You'd be very surprised. And then you just pop in the little basket. Pop that right in there. And then right up top here, Ty, you just select, do I want small or do I want large ice? And I'll tell you how I use it. I use my small ice for more like the daytime use, the sodas, the iced tea. And then I know that if I'm going to be entertaining, I will do that large ice just because, you don't want your cocktails watered down. And so it's that perfect ice. And then it starts dropping ice every 6 minutes. This kind of ice maker, this is about 3 hours. My fridge ice maker, if we completely empty it, it takes 6 to 12 hours for it to fill up. So I want you to go ahead and get rid of those. Grab this for yourself or as a gift, and you will really love it.
Yeah,
Ty,
it's true, and
you
it's a
think?
great time to get it now with all the things coming up and the family events and all the holidays. Grab this now. Give it a try. It is such a great today's special. Kelly, I know you have a busy day ahead of you, so thank you for being here with us this morning.
Thanks, Ty. We'll see you soon.
Okay, we'll see you soon. 752-835. Head over to hsn.com. Check out our today's special.